Good morning. I'm back here with no makeup again in my bathrobe, and I wanted to show you guys how I dermaplane. Dermaplane is essentially just shaving your face and, you know, kind of exfoliating the skin. I like to do this not too often because it is an exfoliation, so it makes you a little bit sensitive. And yeah, so I always kind of realize when it's time when I start getting a little bit more peach fuzz over here and obviously a little bit here. And I do it right after I've washed my face, hopped out of the shower, which is exactly what I just did. I haven't put on any moisturizer or anything like that. It's just clean, bare skin. And the razor that I'm using right now are the ones from Sephora. I just bought these ones because I get a discount on them, but there's plenty of other places that you can get them. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. Hello. So I always start with the mustache because that's what I care about the most. I just pull my skin taut like that. If you can't do that, then try to get a standing mirror and pull your skin taut. Not super tight, but you know, taut enough. But I can kind of just do this. And you shave with the grain of hair. You want the hair to grow back in the same direction. And with a pointed tip, not a blended one. You want to move your skin so that your razor has a straight line to go along and it's not going to sort of run into your lips or something on the way. Because a lot of the hairs are invisible, you kind of need to go about and feel when you're done. Alright, then I go up and across the cheek to here, and I don't get like these hairs here because I think they look kind of cute. So I just leave those ones. And I just go down the cheek like that. You can kind of see the little fluffs going everywhere. Which is mostly hair, but also a little bit dead skin, so that's kind of gross. And make sure I go down the chin too. If your skin is well hydrated, it shouldn't flake or anything like that. But if your skin is dry, you will. Like the one part under here is a little bit dry. And so you'll see like the odd little flake. And you want to make sure your razor is like against your skin like that. Which is why I like these guys, because they have this shape. It's easy to keep in the right spot. And then this part here is where I always need to really make sure I get, because it can get really aggressively fuzzy. Alright, that's about as much as I usually do. I don't really bother with around the brows because I'm kind of just letting them do what they want right now. And then after, you'll notice that the hairs are still kind of on the side of this thing. Just take some rubbing alcohol and a tissue or a cotton pad or whatever, and clean it off. Because you are kind of like scraping the skin a little bit, you want to make sure this is really sanitary. Yeah, and then that's totally clean, nice and shiny and new. And then put the cap back on and leave it where it is. Alright, so a couple of reasons why I've really loved dermaplaning for the last couple months I've been doing it. It's been almost a year. Hasn't quite been a year yet. But it makes my skin obviously a little bit smoother because it takes off the dead skin cells on the outermost layer. It makes my skincare sink in a lot faster. And it makes my makeup go on a lot smoother. I'm not really about all the full coverage, but if you ever do want to put full coverage anything on your skin, your hair will really show the coverage. And it kind of sits on top of the hairs more than it does on the skin. And that was the reason why I started. I tried a full coverage foundation for the first time and I looked like a cotton swab dipped in foundation. Like, it was just not fun. And then so afterwards, I always make sure that I use some sort of exfoliating like ingredient. So right now I'm using some vitamin C, but yeah, I use something that's going to make sure that the hairs grow out. I might scrub tomorrow, something like that, so that you don't get any sort of bumpies or anything like that. And yeah, I think that's all I really need to say on it. I really suggest going for ones that have the sort of like safety precautions put in place, because I know how easy it is to cut yourself with those. And it's a razor, so you don't want to cut on your face. So yeah, look for a company that has some sort of safety shape precaution. That's all for this one. Really quick tutorial. I just thought I would show you guys how I do it and tell you why I love it so much. I will see you in my next one.